alive, eh?
Who are you betting on first, Paul?
Well, it's got to be AZ. He wasn't first this morning, but
It was JD, followed by Little Lamalora, Ed Hess.
AZ's first. Wow. Oh, I see. AZ just sitting in the background, letting somebody else do it, right?
He's sitting in the background giggling. Yep.
Yeah, he's laughing like, watch, I'll fool Paul this time. Yeah.
Yep.
And Dustin too. Hey guys. AZ, Laura, Edward.
JD was on the ball. Followed by Laura, Edward, and Dustin.
Yep.
Well, welcome everybody. Yeah, it's a Monday evening here on the East Coast of U.S.
Peekaboo.
Oh, here comes
Man,
David, and followed right behind is Dominic.
G'day, mate.
Good day. What's going on over there, David?
What isn't going on over here? Yeah, it's getting bloody hot. Yeah.
Oh, right.
But it's not hot, it's just sticky.
What, it's about 25?
Oh, we have some good news,
What's
but it
that?
may
Oh, wow.
help us. Right outside the front of our block of flats, right
Yeah.
across the car park, has sprung a massive water leak.
Oh, no.
And they're
Oh,
going to
so-
have to dig up the whole road.
So the kids are out there jumping around in the water, are they?
No, but think about this now. If I can get the workmen to take their time, the bailiffs can't get in.
yeah, there you go.
We just got to get the workmen to delay, take about 20 days or something.
Yeah, there you go.
We can have the bailiffs on one side of the hall and us on the other side going, join us over here if you think you're good enough.
Oh, let's see. Make Dominic co-host.
Yeah, we're getting there. Where are we?
And where's Justini?
What the hell? Did I make you host?
Let me have a look.
Oh,
Kick him out.
Pick Paul.
Ah, yes, you've made me host.
oh, make me back the host again.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I've just got to find the buttons now.
You just go down to the bottom right,
Yeah.
and then you go up to the dots next to my name and
What am
make me. You go up to the three dots up at the top. Click on it, and it'll say "Make me host."
Oh, with host comes the Paul Murray. Where's the
Okay, there it
buttons?
is.
Can't see it.
Okay. We've done that.
There you go. Paul Murray's the host and Dominic's nothing.
Dominic's co-host.
Oh, sorted.
I'm not really fussed.
I don't know if we're going to hear from Justin tonight or not, or if he's busy.
Of course he's busy. I've got a Beans on Toast video to show him.
could be worse if you start showing me your orange juice, did you?
Yeah, I'll do that later.
Yeah, that was a very interesting video, I must say. I'm trying to work out, you're putting
Liquid in, and the liquid,
liquid in,
rise.
and neither liquid is it's not overflowing.
Yeah, I don't think these guys don't know what we're on about.
Paul Hodges is still here, but he blanked out for a second.
Yeah, well, out of focus.
So Laura said to me this morning that I'd not put any videos up for a while. And I was like, well, what video can I make that's very quick? So I thought I'd do this one.
Okay.
Be warned, you don't get this minute of your life back. Once you've seen it, your minute's gone.
It's over. Okay.
Yeah.
And this video confused Dominic because the water level doesn't go up.
Yeah, it doesn't move.
I see it moving.
It is going up slowly.
Very slow.
Slow mo.
There you go.
Well, we couldn't have lived without that.
60 seconds of your life just gone in a bottle of water.
And it's anything between the 20th of June and the 4th of July. You get it.
So I'll get it tonight.
Yeah, it's coming separately.
Hello, Bill from
What do you
Newfoundland.
think about this submarine going missing?
Yeah, that's what Paul Hodges was talking about.
That's pretty bad.
Yes.
Well, what my first thought was it aliens?
Yeah.
Because it's a bunch of people going down and diving on the Titanic, and maybe the aliens saying, "Get the hell away from our ship."
Yeah.
Maybe it's just Justin taking it out.
Oh, Justin took it out? Okay. Well, yeah, he's not here, Laura. We can blame Justin all you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not here to defend himself.
Yeah.
So, as he's not here, shall we just go ahead with the beans on toast that video?
Yeah. Yeah.
Paul, this guy looks a bit like you, so you might. He gets as confused as you as well. So here we go.
What? Confused about what?
You ready?
Yeah.
Thinking about making you an English style breakfast. How about some beans on toast? Huh?
We eat beans with barbecue.
Yeah, I know great.
You gotta have Heinz beans. You must have their pack and white bread. So you just have to heat up the beans. You gotta butter the toast with lots of Lure Hack.
How am I supposed to get this up?
Oh.
Right,
The night before.
all right.
Were you born in the barn? Good.
I'll tell you what, you butter my butt, and call it a biscuit, that's pretty good.
I was thinking
That's back in the
Hey,
day.
Justin's here.
Taking them back to
Look at
the
it now.
ration days and during the war.
Yeah. I'll be back in a sec.
That's not ration days. That's a real life story right here, right now.
Once you
Said,
tried it, you don't go back. We know you have it quite often
Beans
now.
on
Just
toast, yeah.
I haven't gone back to it since I had it, to be honest with you. That's something that I would eat if that's all I had to mix together. Then I probably would eat it again.
Well, I can imagine that you could put
mean,
beans
what-
with almost anything. Beans with rice, beans with pork, beans with,
I wouldn't go out of my way to eat it again, but if that was all I had in the cabinet, I guess.
as a quick snack, that is a perfect meal.
perfect.
Pizza rolls is the better snack. What's up, JD, Dustin, Bill, Laura, Edward?
Justin,
I think that's it.
JD was the first one here.
Bill said freedom beans. Freedom beans on freedom toast.
when you've ordered your food earlier, I said, oh, freedom fries.
Yeah, Laura confused the woman in the cafe today.
Why? What she
I,
said?
or- I ordered a cheese and pickle panini, but I tried to confuse the woman by going, "Can I have a pickle and cheese panini instead of a cheese and pickle?" Yeah, she was like, "You can have it whichever way around you want." So it didn't confuse her. So Laura then shirts up and went, "And he'll have some freedom fries with that." She was like, "Beg your pardon?"
Did she get it after you explained it to her?
Yeah, after I told her it was chips.
She asked where the hell you got that term from.
Now she just walks away and is like, "They're weird."
So Paul just got home. He did the whole day, was running around.
What's that point?
Fine. All right.
Hey, Marie.
What's going on, guys? My name is Steve.
Shut up, Steve.
Hello, everybody.
Jesus Christ, every time I click something, some bloody plays.
Yeah.
What would you freaking say?
Because they don't want to. So, Justin,
Maria, how you doing?
did you see my very entertaining short?
No, I haven't been on YouTube probably hardly at all today.
Why won't you say without me either?
What are you talking about? The beans one you were just showing?
No.
Another one.
Laura asked me to do a YouTube short because I've not put any videos up for a while.
Here comes Chuck.
What's up, Chuck?
There you go, in the chat. And I now
Somebody's phone alarm's going off.
Mm.
I will leave you guys in the capable hands of Laura.
Okay.
Be nice.
They're never nice to me.
But never nice to them.
Laura, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Did you have beans on toast?
No, not today.
Okay. Did you have juice and water?
No, I don't drink juice.
Mm.
I don't drink water either.
Okay, three things. One, were you doing that in front of your computer?
Doing what?
Pouring that orange juice?
Yes, why?
Okay, that's just crazy. I would never have that much liquid near my computer. Second, why the hell did you waste all that orange juice?
Mm.
That was a lot of orange juice.
He didn't waste it, he drinks it.
With water?
David does, yeah.
Oh, that's gross. Watered
That is-
down orange juice?
No, that is not like the fresh orange juice. We have orange, which is squash. that you
It's sort
mix-
of like a concentrate.
Oh, okay, okay. I was about to say. Oh,
Mm.
hell no. I'm not taking good orange juice and watering it down. That tastes like that cheap crap. What is it? Tango? Tangy or
Mm.
whatever the hell it is over here. Well, our concentrate usually comes. I think the only way you can buy it is frozen. It comes in a frozen tube,
Mm.
and then you put it into a pitcher and mix water with it. Mix it up.
Mm. Now we've got it in sort of like milk cartons.
I don't know if we have concentrate like that in milk cartons. Not that I can ever remember seeing.
Not that I ever buy it.
No,
we've
if I-
always got it in.
I like really good orange juice. Like if I go to the store to get orange juice, I buy the really good brand.
Yeah.
And I like extra pulp too. I like the pulp.
Nah. Pulp's not me.
It'll give you some wicked ass heartburn, but it's good.
Mm.
David, there's a big muffin here.
Oh, great.
Yeah, Sunny D, that's what I was thinking of.
Sunny D.
Oh, we've got Sunny D
Ugh.
over here. It's nothing like Sunny D.
No, we don't have Sunny D.
I mean, Sunny D's okay, but that's not real orange juice. That tastes like watered down orange juice.
They had to
Mhm.
change the recipe to Sunny D.
Hey, did you guys see the video of Ron Lockwood's house?
No,
No.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, here, I'll show it to you. Yeah, okay, hang on. Well, I did it wrong here. There we go. Well, I see the deer told the bears, you can just go in and, but look at this.
What the hell?
Trying to get in, isn't it?
That was Ron's house. You'd see a 12 gauge barrel coming out
Yeah,
of the window.
they wouldn't be
Yeah.
there long.
Look at this, climbed right in. Hey,
What's up,
anybody
Corey?
home?
What's up, Corey, Edward?
Edward.
If he reached up, he'd get electrocuted.
When you just frickin' John Wick kick him right out of the window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Straight 300 status.
Yeah.
I give him a good spark kick out the window.
Chuck's back.
Chuck, can you hear us? I guess not.
I guess he can't.
We can't hear him either.
No.
Good thing you can't hear everything we're saying about
Yeah.
him.
Or
Yeah,
our lips are just moving.
He definitely can't hear us. That would have made him laugh.
Yeah. So we can basically say anything then.
Well, I think he's trying to use the connection through the car, and it's not working.
Oh
Yeah.
my God,
Bluetooth
JD.
again.
Here comes JD with the dad joke. Caught that burglar
Yeah.
barehanded.
That's pretty good, JD. I like that.
Mm.
Hey, Corey Mono, how you doing?
Corey.
So I went and dug my green screen out of the garage and put it up.
Oh, great.
Notice I don't have that little
Yes.
around my head no more.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. It's a Jeep thing. AZ.
What's up, David? I'll have to try that again, see if it makes a difference, Dustin, on a green screen.
I can't get the Chief to take up the audio. I can hear you guys barely.
Vincent?
What's up, Vincent?
Mm.
You got a new person in the chat, Paul, talking about your pit video there.
Yeah. What's that?
Vincent, yeah.
Another fan, I take it.
Actually, I saw that, Wayne, and there's a damn hurricane, tropical storm that's turning into a hurricane in just a few hours.
Oh no.
There's two different things going on, popping off right now out there.
Oh.
But yeah, that research submarine went missing yesterday afternoon, and they only have 96 hours of like backup air supply and stuff. And it was 5 people, 4 of them were like researcher operators of the submarine, and one of them was a billionaire that paid to go on the sub to go down and see the Titanic.
Interesting.
And I've heard
My
that.
stuff. Whoops, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, it's finally working. Sorry, I had to turn my truck off and start it back up again.
I don't know, because like they started talking about it when I jumped on here, Dustin, so I didn't get a chance to check it out. Check the news. They were talking about the sub, but then the guy said he was going to he was jumping over to talk about the tropical storm, and then I didn't. I ended up coming on here. So I'm not exactly sure where it's even at the moment. There's a lot of storms are out there. Looks like we got some more coming in from frickin' Mobile, Alabama, and Tallahassee.
Mm.
Yep,
It looks like
coming
there's tropical storm starting to form down there, down in the Atlantic Ocean. Figure it might come up, full blowing hurricane.
They said it's already going to be classified as a hurricane within the next hour.
What happens when you go through the entire hurricane name alphabet? You go Alpha, Beta, Charlie, all that stuff again?
No, they have a
Again.
yeah, they got another alphabet system they use if they run out of names.
Because I have a feeling this year could be the year that they completely run out of names again.
They always use angry women names.
Yep.
Well, it's equal time now. They make some pissed off guy names now too.
One day,
This year's Hurricane Karen.
one day it's going to be Hurricane Bertha. She's
I think it was
come in with a
Isaac. I
ravage.
think Lori and I were in the Caribbean and got hit by Isaac. Like, not your bartender, Isaac.
Yeah, Wayne. Yeah, that's a pretty crazy story. I actually watched about 20 minutes of that. Oh my God, Dustin.
Yeah, that's what I was laughing at.
I can't see the chat.
No, then it's going to hit me too.
Ron.
That's right.
Oh my God, that's funny though. What's up, Joe? Mark, what's up?
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark.
There was some billionaire on the submarine, but I didn't recognize who he was. I didn't recognize his name when they said it. Oh, British Bill. It was a British billionaire.
Okay.
What the hell's his name?
That's how they do it here, Mark.
Not Elon Musk. Yeah, as I said, it's not Elon. I don't know who the hell it is.
Exactly.
It's Hamish Harding, the chairman
Hamish.
of the Action Aviation.
No, I don't know.
I've never heard of him either.
Apparently, they can, after they were found out that they were in trouble, they still got what? They carry 96 hours of oxygen or something. So
Yeah.
got 70 something hours left or something. But if there's a problem, it's supposed to resurface automatically.
Oh,
Justin, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So you'd be proud. I just ran over a big ass snake, and I didn't
Oh.
swerve. I actually
Nice.
swerved at him. Make sure I did hit him.
Yep.
It was a big bull snake. I probably shouldn't have. They eat rattlesnakes.
Okay, so as of right now in the world, there's 22,640 billionaires
oh,
worldwide.
okay.
So, and there's quite a bit that you probably have never heard of. So, you know, there's obviously your famous ones like Oprah, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, you know, Jeff Bezos. Those are your popular ones that everybody knows. But there's a lot of them that are actually super private. Nobody really knows who they are.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy, Wayne.
Hmm.
Oh, you know, he's down there being a Karen right now. I'm a
Hmm.
billionaire. Get me back to the surface.
Hmm.
Did Chuck leave?
Yes.
Is he still on?
Hamish.
What'd you say, Ron?
Is Chuck still on, or did he pop out?
No, he
He
was having
dropped.
audio issues. He kept popping in and out. It looks like the Coast Guard and Navy are out there looking for it now. They're using sonar buoys looking for it.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
Right.
Oh, man. I had to go out and get my yard waste container off the side of the road.
Day was garbage.
Trash day. Yep.
Oh, okay.
And then my
Done.
foot went through my house slippers. And these are size 12 wide, and they're not big enough. So what I have to do now is I have to get these guys out here
Oh, okay.
and stretch the suckers.
You have big ass feet like me.
I got Ron feet.
Run feet. Oh, my
Okay.
driveway's done.
Oh, that's
Justin, I
good.
went, oh,
It turned out good.
yeah, I went and got one of the car wash and brushes for the whole.
Yeah.
I took 3/4 of the work out of it.
That worked a lot better, didn't it? Because you were trying to squeegee it, weren't you?
Yeah.
So it looks like this
that was
is
a pain
the
in the butt.
storm here.
Oh, that's off the coast of Africa at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like it's on track going up this way. So
Hmm.
well, this is what it looks like on the news radar here.
Ooh.
Tropical Storm Brett, which is technically the third named storm of the 2023 Atlantic season. We had the subtropical storm that was named in post-analysis that occurred back here in January. We tracked it on Fox.
So it's Hurricane Brett, or Tropical
Yeah.
Storm Brett, but they're about to,
Give it status.
yeah, starting to circulate. So I think it has to hit, what is it, like 95? Hold on.
and fog has given the same time for 11 to 12 hour. Rogers, high traffic.
Yeah, so it has to hit us at least 74 miles an hour in circulation.
Oh, okay.
74 to 95 is a Cat 1. So. The hell is that thing, Murray?
Well, what you do is you put it in the in the shoe, and as you turn it, it spreads it or pulls the back of the shoe and stretches it.
Why don't you just buy a bigger slipper?
That's about the biggest they have.
Yeah, Justin.
It's called a, I got a pair of them, a foot fitter.
Good God.
It's an
Good
original,
God, man.
Here's what they look like.
How often do you use those things?
I bought it about 3 years ago, and it's the first time I've used them since I originally used them.
You got more shit laying around your house.
So I said, I'd love to go
Never used it. Bought it, used it once.
I'd love to go through his house, Ron.
Oh my God, you and me both.
They're like, what's that? Oh, it's a stack of gold bars I bought 20 years ago, just sitting there collecting dust. About 50 ounces of gold just sitting there in the corner.
Because I put these slippers on, and boy, they were cramping my toes.
How long do you have to leave them in there for?
Oh, I don't know. Leave them as long as you want, I would guess.
Well, you probably need to leave them for at least an hour or two, if not more. Give them a really good time to stretch that. What is it? Depending on what type of material it is, too.
They're leather.
Yeah, you might want to give them a little while. Yeah, Mark, I actually had a pair of those too, because those are like the real comfortable ones you can buy at Walmart. They sell those, but I usually just put the back down. I end up walking on the backs of them to where it just flattens them, and then you can just slide them right on.
That's too uncomfortable. I don't like that.
Well, after a while, they get so flat you don't even feel it anymore. David said put it in the refrigerator overnight for a night or two. Yeah, it says aside from using heat to stretch leather, you can also use cold. While this method is okay for leather shoes, it works best for non-leather shoes. For leather, we recommend using heat option instead. Which I don't know how you'd really do that because it's not exactly hot up there right now, right?
No.
I was gonna say, because you could go stick them out in the driveway under the sun for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Like here, I could easily do that. I can go stick them out in the driveway and they get nice and piping hot.
Yep.
Fry them at your place.
I
Oh,
do that
dude,
in
it's been-
January.
It's been so hot the last 2 days. The air conditioner's struggling the last 2 days in the house.
Yeah.
Like there's a couple
Yeah.
hours in the middle of the day where it's not working up, and it's a brand new AC system.
Yeah. I do that with towels on the laundry line. You can do that. Yeah, it gets to 40. You can do a load of washing. Half an hour they dry.
You just have to use a lot of softener because that's how we used to do it in California. But if you didn't use any softener, it'd dry out and your clothes would be all hard like a freaking board. Especially if they were towels. They'd be hard as a rock and like crusty feeling. So you always
It's actually,
do what?
actually 92 degrees here today. Hot.
Yeah, it's been freaking hot here. Yesterday we had almost, what was it, 83% humidity yesterday.
Oh.
Today it's 91 right now with 75% humidity.
Woo.
Decent.
We don't-
Feels like 106.
Our air conditioning's working fine.
Well, see, this is what Justin had to do today because it was so hot. You know, had to go stand in the shade.
Oh my God.
Not many times.
Oh my, that's, oh, you're funny, JD. He says Sarah should get one of those stretching tools to stretch Justin out before she puts her foot up his ass. And Joe said, do not put them in the microwave or oven, just saying. Don't get no ideas. Actually, you probably could if it was just a warming feature. But just if it was really, really low temperature.
Just don't put eggs in the microwave.
Hey, Paul, do you know who the RCMP is here in Canada?
Try to one up me, Joe.
Police, yeah.
Yeah, they're investigating Trudeau.
Oh, great.
Yeah, but that never goes anywhere.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know.
Don't try to one up me, Joe, with your 114.
That'll be in 6 months' time.
Justin, go make your dinner.
Yeah, I have to. Sarah's super sick today.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, she
No.
woke up in the middle of the night last night throwing up real bad, and she's been in the bed just all
It
day
wasn't
long.
because of you sending her out in that awful god awful heat last night, was it?
Yeah, Justin.
She never even went out. I did. What are you talking about?
Get well, Sarah.
Really sent her out. No consideration for Sarah at all. God.
No, and then Aubrey got sick at school with the same thing. I had to
Really?
go pick her up. Yeah, some kind of bug.
Can somebody move Justin 2 meters away from the computer, please?
No, don't the panel look better now Justin's not on camera?
Yeah.
I hope Justine's microphone is wearing a mask.
Oh, Laura,
Yeah?
you better let us know that my X-ray came back
Let's see if it's any better. A little better. A little better.
You should stretch them a bit more.
What it's doing is my big toe is being cramped in there.
I know that feeling.
That doesn't make you feel good, does it?
No.
But I'm wondering if I wear it a little bit, if it'll stretch, you know?
That's usually the way I fix problems. Just wear them.
Oh, will you stop biting me?
One of the freighters is calling in a small boat in distress in the St. Clair River.
Oh,
This is the handiest thing here in the world right here. The shoehorn.
Eventually, the slipper will break your foot in.
Yeah.
Come on, you son of a. Doing a little tap dance. Just another bunch of crap I've got in the house. Well, Lynn told me to buy them, so.
Yeah, we'll blame her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll blame Lynn. Yep, there you go. Hey, Lynn.
Lynn always tells me, you buy whatever you think you should need to buy because that's what's important, is just go ahead and do it.
It's not what she says.
Isn't it?
No.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
okay.
Yes, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure that's what she said. At least
That's what I
the
thought
way
I
that's
heard.
the way I remember it, Laura. She always says, Paul, I know you always do what's best.
Yeah.
What's T-storms? Dustin says
Thunderstorms.
he loved
Thunderstorms.
Oh, thunderstorms. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Laura likes thunderstorms too.
Mm.
Oh, I don't.
I love them.
Laura's always out saying, boy, I wish we get a good thunderstorm. Right, Laura?
Nope.
Huh?
Not when you've nearly been struck. No.
Now, does the storms bother the birds at all?
No, they just tell it that they love it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like David just shouted from the hallway. Our birds are stupid.
Well, they're not stupid. They're just feel safe. They know that Laura and David will protect them no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Isn't that the way it works, Dominic?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
What was that?
Paul, what are you watching?
Oh, just some stuff there, funny stuff.
JD said
Mr.
that's
Darcy.
good stuff. Hey, Mark White, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. JRC.
Yeah, so Mark, I just watched your short as well.
Mm. You've done well.
$180. What is Mark White?
I think he
talking
meant.
about?
I think he meant 180 views.
Oh, 180 views. Okay. Well, I bought that Penguin, the 360 camera, never used it.
Yep.
But JDS had it, and he had it set up, and he had it so that if you were watching his video at your house, you could take and pan the camera.
Yeah.
View. I thought that was interesting, but that was way above my head. That's why it's still sitting over there in the
That
bottom.
above your pay grade there, Paul? or what?
Yeah, exactly. We could easily teach you how to do it.
Easily?
Yeah.
We'd have to teach him again this next day, too.
Yeah,
though.
then the next day you'd have to teach me again.
It's not hard.
Well, I bet you've forgotten how to use the Messenger app again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seem to recall something about Messenger. What was that about?
Hey, JRC.
Marshall.
Oh, my.
David really needs a new chair.
I had to make an appointment for service on my washer and dryer.
Oh, okay.
Just to come out and look at it, Paul, guess what the charge is?
$300 or $400.
$125.
Figured 150, so, okay.
And if I decide to have them repair it, they won't charge me that service fee.
Oh.
There'll be, I'm sure, a different service fee built into the repair.
Well, yeah, but because they're already got to make the 150 on what they're going to charge you to repair it. So
Right.
you're going to pay the 150 no matter what.
So I spent the afternoon cleaning the washer all up, cleaning it out inside, cleaning off all the fingerprints, cleaning up everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
What's wrong with that, Paul?
it looks new. The washer, the dryer above it works fine. The washer itself, when it starts up, it goes boom, boom, and then it goes clunk, 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 clunk.
Maybe you're like my brother. He had a screw in his pocket and it came out and it wedged down into the little hole.
That's what I did. Yep. And then ever since then, I've had different problems with it. I had a drywall screw that went in the pocket, went into there. You know, the little holes in the drum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Weight holes, yeah.
But it makes all kinds of racket.
So, Justin, what are you making for din-dins?
I'm just making some pizza rolls. The girls are having some tuna sandwiches that they wanted.
They wanted tuna.
Yeah, Kelsey and Aubrey wanted tuna for dinner, so they're out there making themselves some big old tuna sub sandwich things.
Now, what did you have for Father's Day?
Get that little helicopter, remember?
Oh, we had chicken wings and French fries and onion rings and all that good stuff.
Good. Now, have you flown the copter again at all?
Well, last night I did, not today, no.
Well, it's probably a little too hot out there, isn't it?
Well, that one's not for outside.
Oh, it's in the house?
Yeah, it's just a little indoor one.
I took a little one time, about 3, 4, 5 years ago, out in the schoolyard. And that sucker, you couldn't control it, and it just took off.
Well, the thing is a lot of the little smaller ones, I think they use that, was it the infrared or whatever, and the sunlight will actually screw with it. So you're not really supposed to fly it outside. I know some of them have that. They use that same crap that the remote controls use.
It's not that's in your hand that you're about to drink. Did you not like that one?
That's fucking vile. What is it?
Pina colada. Non-alcoholic.
It tastes like someone's peed in it.
Did I cook what? John, are you talking about no. Sarah went and got some of my favorite hot wings that I like, and the girls like them too, so.
So Sarah's ill and she's still going out looking after Justin. Jeez.
That was Father's Day.
Oh,
The day that you guys said I was being inconsiderate because I asked her to go to the store for me.
yeah, because she was unwell.
No, that was the day before she got sick.
No, but she was actually starting to become unwell.
Yeah, at like 2 o'clock this morning.
No, you should understand this. Women start to get unwell 5 days before they become unwell.
Oh, they're on a 5-day cycle?
Well, Laura definitely is.
Does Laura agree with that or no?
Laura agrees with nothing.
She's too deep into the pina colada.
But you don't like as well, it's in the Florida.
No, I didn't see that.
That tree. Stay up, bloody perch again. Use the toilet. Dirty buggers.
Now what do you have? A baseball bat? What is that? Oh, look like a bat from where you.
That's my
Oh, a shoehorn.
the big boy's shoehorn, so I don't have to try and get down on my hands and knees and use it.
Looks like a crowbar.
Well, it kind of is the size of my feet. Here, I'll give you. Here's the size of my feet. Ah, wait a second.
I get it up that high. There you go.
I can see. Yeah, I can see the chair falling back
Yeah.
with momentum.
How many of us would be like, is Paul okay, or would we still be laughing?
I would say you'd all be laughing and I'd be hurt.
Yeah. Sadly, that's our first reflex.
It's kind of like the night I spent the floor night on the floor in the bathroom. It was up to a lot of you guys. You'd be laughing your ass off. Well, get up! We get up.
Or like, anybody that when I was on the Jeep Club, somebody get in trouble by getting stuck or sinking or whatever, they'll go, hold on a minute, let me get pictures first.
Yep. Any more news on that submarine, Paul, or no?
Not yet.
It sank.
Well, it just disappeared, they said.
Yeah, we lost communication, everything with it. And it's supposed to put out a ping on it. So I think what happened, it's imploded.
Hey,
Why? What is wrong with your mic, Hodges?
Christy.
What's wrong with it?
You keep fading in and out.
I don't know.
He's not on his regular mic. I think he's on the camera mic.
Yeah, because I can only hear like every 2 words you're saying.
So we could only hear 2 words.
Good, Mike. I don't know. That ain't better?
Well, the only thing is what's different about your mic today, as far as I'm concerned, Paul, is I can hear a little bit of room echo.
No, what I'm hearing is him going, "Hey, how's it going, guys? How's it going? How's it going?"
Oh, I don't know.
It's fading in and out.
You sure it's not just your headphones, Justin?
No.
Yeah.
Would somebody mute her, please?
I think it's on your end there, Jeff.
It sounds like Tim's mic when he's on Matt's show.
Yeah.
Do you detect it at all, Dominic?
Like how every now and again you just get.
What was that?
Yeah. Do you detect anything wrong with Paul's mic or no?
Yeah, he does fade in and out occasionally.
Okay, how about now? Is that I'm talking away there? Does it sound okay now?
Yeah, that sounds a lot better.
Yeah, that's better.
I turned the gain up. Maybe it got turned down when I moved it from the trailer back to here.
I thought you were gonna get a separate mic for the trailer.
Not yet.
Well, you're making all the big bucks doing the signs.
You gotta pay me first, Paul.
What's up, Gitchy?
Yeah, and Paul, don't let him bully you. You was doing fine just then. Tell him to turn the hearing aids up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Iceland is Iceland is a fair distance, Gitchy.
Dominic, what's new with you? Get your gummies here.
Yeah. Oh, not much. I got to head out soon because I got to get a couple of things done.
We've been to
I know
Iceland.
we're to Iceland today. Did some shopping.
Yeah, we went to Iceland today.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, got some ice lollies from there. Iceland's a food shop over here.
Yeah. Well, the only difference between Iceland and Ireland is the sea.
What's the distance from Iceland to Ireland?
It depends.
Is it just 30, 40 miles or what?
And the rest.
If you
It's a fair distance.
Oh, it is. Okay.
I think it's a couple of hours. I think it's a couple of hour flight.
It's only a 12-minute walk for us, though.
Obviously, my joke was a little bit too cerebral for you guys.
So in other words, you were talking above us, were you?
Yeah, we're trying to make a joke. The C is the difference. The letter C. Sorry.
I got it, but
David got it, but I don't find you funny, Dominic.
No,
to
okay.
be honest, it's not the letter C. It's just a little curly bit on the bottom of the R.
Paul, this was posted 9 minutes ago. But we're exploring and mobilizing all options to bring the crew back safely. Our entire focus is on the crew members, the submersible, and their families. We're deeply thankful for the extensive assistance we received from several government agencies and deep sea companies that we established. So we're looking. So, but that was 9 minutes ago. They just put that out. So
Where's Curtis when you need him?
yeah.
Exactly.
Where's Superman? He just go down there, grab him, and bring him back up to the surface.
Yeah, just claw onto the back end of it and pull it back.
Well, I would imagine it's several thousand feet down.
See, it's capable of going down 13,120 feet, but the ship is down 12,000 feet. So it's pretty close to its limit. I wouldn't doubt that thing imploded or something. And it produced a weak spot because it's only the 5th mission or something like that.
Hey, brother Ken.
If it's imploded, then the game over for
Hi,
him.
brother Ken.
Nothing left, yep. Be like a big underwater explosion. Whew. That's sad. But there again, there's always people in this world that have pushed the limits. And I would think going on a down because you want to see the Titanic is pushing the limits.
Cost them no lives to go see it by the sounds of it, unless they do get him back.
Hasn't it not done 36 dives down to this Titanic?
Yeah.
But Dustin, that thing they're in is only good for 13,120 feet or something. So it's only 700 feet foot difference,
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like right around 2.5 miles straight down, ain't it? I think.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, about 5,200 or something feet to a mile.
Yeah.
Dustin
Well,
says 12,500 feet. So that's right there. That is 2.5 miles. Yes.
I thought you said it was over 3 miles earlier.
It's only another half a mile down then.
But when you're that deep, every 100 feet is a drastic difference in pressure.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
Way different.
Yeah.
St. Curtis's drone down there.
Is it?
Yeah, why
The
not?
guy on Fox News said that he was down there last year and he lost contact for 5 hours.
Justin just catching up there. Click
Mm,
the like button, Justin. We mentioned Curtis earlier.
yeah.
What?
So click the like button. We've already mentioned Curtis.
I wasn't paying attention. I was out cooking my food.
Unusual.
He never pays attention.
So you don't have to make the egg salad sandwiches, do you? I mean, the tuna salad.
No, the girl's making their own
They
stuff.
make their own. Okay, so you're just making just for you then.
Yeah, because Sarah's eating crackers and soup, so.
Yeah, I would say.
I think they've got between 70 and 96 hours left of emergency.
I know.
I mean, it could be all their systems are down and they're fucking floating up on the water somewhere too. I mean, you never know.
Mm.
Or somewhere in between.
Yep.
Just turn up back on the dock. What's all the fuss about?
They've had more vessels join the search.
Yeah, they could be unable to come up, go down, or maneuver.
Fog in the area.
Yeah.
But eventually they'll run out of oxygen and stuff.
Yeah, but how do you know they haven't gone down there, found the necklace, come back up and legged it with it? Because the old lady dropped it in the ocean.
Yeah, but she threw it in the ocean, but she didn't throw it from the Titanic, did she? I don't remember the story.
No, she threw it from the research ship at the end of the movie,
Exactly.
right over where the Titanic was at.
Yeah.
Maybe he got spooked. Maybe he went down there and Jack just floated past the window. Spooked him.
British.
Yes, or no, there's a British guy on there.
Hamish Harding, they've already named it.
Mark says an English football pitch can be anything between 50 yards and 100 yards.
That's small.
Normally about 70.
I think they're bigger than that.
And 110 yards.
Yeah, that's tiny.
How big is the football pitch where you guys are?
I don't know in yards.
Because see, a regular football field here is 100 yards with extra 10 yards on each end.
Remembering ours is an oval.
He's right.
How big is an English football pitch?
I'd have to, I would have to check.
Soccer field is the same thing, right?
Mark's got a good point there. Why would a billionaire need to take off with a necklace?
Hey, Google, stop. On average, 110 by 70.
Now, is that in yards?
Yes, in yards.
Drone shot says that a kid shot outside of Burger King while on his break.
186 yards, if you want to know how big our pitch is, but they're round.
Hey, Google.
Where was that at, Jody?
The old pitch.
Sorry, I don't.
They're not squared off on the ends like a football field?
No, it's round.
Because every time I see it on television, it looks like it's squared off on the ends.
Not our pitches.
I would say oblong.
110.
Oval, but
It's a
long.
slightly oblong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
You're slightly
It's like
bigger.
170 by 100 and it'll be 170 meters long and 165
Yeah,
wide.
because the bound lines, you know how they like a corner kick or whatever is square, you know?
Yeah, but that's soccer. Soccer and AFL are two different things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One of them play the ball with their feet, and the other ones pick it up and run with the fucking thing.
Yeah, but you got to bounce it every 15 meters.
Oh, so you can run with it and bounce it, run? Whoa, wow.
You can run with it in soccer too, but you can get a penalty.
Yeah, they're playing a mixture between basketball and football.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just playing Australian rule. Yeah, you just hide in the corner.
So Deepdale's pitch is 110 yards by 77 yards.
That's not rugby.
It's not, but it used to be.
I know, but Mr. JRC said rugby.
Well, I think he's asking because you guys confuse the crap out of him.
Yeah. We have rugby. We have rugby league. We have rugby league. We've got rugby union.
And then they have this.
We have football and we have football.
What they don't have is the Ashes coming on.
Yeah.
Oh, what is the score?
And I'm happy about that.
100 and something.
What we want you to take Rolf Harris back.
Yeah. They're the Ashes we don't want.
There's Actually,
Yeah, no.
a picture go round with his name on it.
You've won the booby prize.
I just don't know why England declared on the first day.
Yeah, don't worry,
I don't
nobody
know.
understood that either.
I think we're going to pay the price for that.
Exactly. Yeah, you are correct, Mark White. We're a mishmash of about 5 different codes.
I was watching a YouTube clip the other day. I think it was in Serbia, and the player run the ball to the sideline, stopped the ball right on the line, turned around and run away from the ball. So the other player naturally thought the ball had gone out, run and picked it up and got a yellow card, which turned out to be a red card and got sent off. Don't pick the ball up until it's gone over the line.
It says 105, end of day 4. Australia need 174 runs to win.
Yeah. But don't worry, we've got rain to help us.
We always have rain to help us in the UK.
Yeah. If we can't win it fair and square, we ask Mother Nature to piss on it.
Yeah. Yep, because I think Australia's home in this test. They'll get the runs easily.
Hey, Jody said some kid was shot outside a Burger King while on his break.
Oh my God.
You just lost a couple of your good players.
Well, somebody must not have got their pickle.
There's no Ashes next year, is there?
I want to know where that happened at.
Yes, Ashes are at Christmas.
Yeah, Boxing Day next year.
Not until 2025, it's 96 in Australia.
Hey,
Yeah.
who's my kids at?
Next year?
Five.
Yeah,
We get kids.
Boxing Day next year.
It says 25. It's not until 25.
It'll be, 24, 25.
It says it's not on until 25, 26.
Oh, okay.
Taking a year off.
I thought it was 18 months.
Yeah, I
Must
thought.
be 2.5 years now.
Yeah, it used to be because it's every year, isn't it? Technically,
It's every.
your summer and our summer.
Yeah. So it's 18 months usually. 'Cause
Unless there's a World
it's
Cup.
one summer and then goes to the next one.
Yeah, there might be a World Cup in the middle.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it says it's over the November and January of 25 and 26.
Oh, okay. So it's an extra year.
Must be every 2 years now.
That's 2.5 years then. Because 18 months brings us to 2024.
When's it next in the UK after that one?
Let me just have that.
It should be 2026.
Yeah, because it's usually 6 months after. It's usually 18 months and then 6 months.
Yeah.
That's when the MCG is filled with 92,000 people.
It won't tell me after. Oh, list of Ashes series. There we go. My turn on it. No, it's only got up to today. Oh, one at the moment. 2021 was the one before in Australia.
And then 500, no, that'd be 92,000 and then 500 people from England.
Army.
Yeah.
Poor dog.
That's the only good thing. That's the only good thing about that day, the Barmy Army.
Darth Vader got a 3-year ban from cricket.
I don't know who's touring this year. So I think we had maybe New Zealand again.
What's that for?
Our summer cricket.
I think
For
you've
the
got
life of me, I can't remember who played this year.
the New Year in New Zealand and South Africa, won't it?
I think it was. Good to see I'm taking notice of these things.
I don't like cricket.
Oh no. I love it. Yeah.
I can't find the date.
That song has to be nearly 50 years old. By
Yeah.
10cc. Because they used to bring that out every summer for like 30 years.
You can register your interest to get tickets for the Australian one.
Yeah, just because you're interested doesn't mean you get them.
Okay. Where are we? I've got the app up. That's only one. That's only ODIs. Okay. It's Pakistan and the West Indies. So it's three tests against Pakistan and then 2 against the West Indies. So Boxing Day, it's going to be Australia versus Pakistan. And then the West Indies at Adelaide Oval and then the Gabba. That's the Australia Day weekend.
On the Ashes now. We go to New Zealand.
Yep.
So this is the models as far as right now. So it's gonna
Correct, Brett. Dreadlock Holiday by 10cc.
This is gonna come up this way. It'll be a category 1 right about there. But then the models have it splitting this way, splitting this way right at the tip of where the Dominican Republic is. Some of them are going this way and some of them are going that way. But the more accurate models are showing it going this way.
Oh no.
That's the Euro model.
Where do you think you're going?
Yeah, our weather goes in a different direction.
Like the huge wolf.
Yeah, no, it's another one. Just came straight through the window. He's like, come on, me.
It's gonna go
Go for the fishes. Dude, are you drunk?
Ichigumi says Australian football sounds interesting.
What's up, Brett? Well, there's not as it's completely different too, Gitchy. Like how over here they got like $100 million contracts, crazy crap like that. There's a lot of money. I think their biggest contract was just recently. They got somebody that got $1 million contract. Is what I think Dominic said like a few weeks ago. I know it feels like 106 here right now. It's freaking hot as shit out.
You see, it's getting hazy from that damn smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, 50, so it's 93, 50% of humidity. Oh, it's fucking
Hey,
hot right now.
hey there, AZ. Hey, hey.
Well, that drastically changed. Now it says it feels like 93. It said 106 earlier.
You've been out since.
Well, Paul, I'm gonna head on. I'm gonna go for.
Oh, you kick a goal.
Where are you
Mr.
going, Paul?
JRC.
I'm gonna go over to see Wayne tonight for coffee.
Okay.
So, anyways, we'll catch you guys later. I'm
All
gonna head-
right, Paul.
go.
We'll see. Are you gonna be around in the morning?
Yeah, I've got 3 so far for tomorrow.
Okay, because in the morning, the serviceman's supposed to come and check my washer and dryer, so,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I should be around.
okay.
Okay. See you guys.
Dominic will be there.
Oh yeah.
Later.
Yep. Bye.
Okay, get you up. Just type AFL football into YouTube. And that's the way
AFL.
you'll find it. Or you can actually type in what is AFL, and that'll give you an explanation.
What is it glitching right there?
Yeah. It's something,
They're
is
just
it a,
they're just talking on the news that the smoke is still unhealthy.
Just
That's
turn
the way to
this and
fix it.
block it.
Yeah, that's the way to fix it.
Annoying me.
Is it a piece of fabric?
Yeah.
There's something hitting it behind?
Oh no, I got it tied up against the wall.
Oh,
It's
okay.
all nice and straight and squared and pulled tight. And
Yeah.
yeah. I went and dug it out of the garage last night.
Good.
Luckily, I ran across it a couple months ago, so I knew exactly where it was at. I almost threw it away when I stopped using it, and then I was like, you know, I'll hold on to it just in case I need it for something. Glad I did. And it was just barely big enough too. Like if I move that camera any little bit on either side, you'll see it. The edge of it.
Exactly. I had to work it out. But I must say, where I went to a fabric store and they knew exactly what I was saying. And they cut it to the right angles because they must get a lot of people coming in and buying it. Because all I said was, I need some fabric for a green screen. Person went out, got it, got the exact color, and cut it to the exact length. So, must be popular.
I never even thought about doing that only because they were, I mean, all over here, they're super cheap on Amazon. I think I paid like $5 for it.
Yeah, I paid five Australian, I think. It was about 100 and, I think they said it was 120 or so centimeters.
I don't even
okay.
know. This one's probably 6 foot by 4 foot. It's pretty big.
It's 6 foot.
Yeah.
6 foot to 180 centimeters.
that frickin' other camera I have though, my other webcam, it has such a wide view though, it's not even big enough for that.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I don't use that other camera anymore. Cause it just had way too wide of a view, like you could just, I don't even know what the view range on it, but it was wide as hell.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I looked at the Action 2, and that's got a really wide view. Once you put it in the wide view setting.
I don't know what that is, cause there's no shadows or nothing. I don't know. Might be from the sunlight coming in the window.
Yeah.
Cause I played around with it last night, like when it was dark and these were the only lights on in the room. Cause I got two of those little square studio lights
Mm.
that are on their own little tripods. And I angled them just right to where it was hitting every part of the green screen behind me, but
yeah,
it must be from that sunlight coming through the window. Almost 10:30 p.m. here and still daylight.
Mm. That's what I'd love.
It's dark here.
That's when you just get real big, really good blackout curtains. I used to have really nice blackout curtains when me and Sarah had our apartment in North Carolina. We'd all go to the clubs and be out till like 5 in the morning. We'd get home and we'd close everything up. We'd wake up at like 3 in the afternoon. It'd be freaking pitch black in the house. You couldn't see nothing. I'm talking about pitch black. These curtains were really good. And I had them all pinned on the sides, on the wall, on the two sides. And then you'd close them up and there was no sunlight getting through. Really thick ones.
Mm-hmm.
Come out to my living room, be like 5 people passed out on my living room floor. Me and Sarah were big clubbers back in the day. We were both younger.
Really?
Well, yeah, the first few years me and Sarah were together. Yeah, we went to the clubs a lot on the weekends. We'd always go Friday and Saturday nights.
Yep.
Because we had a friend, Michael, who actually just recently passed away like a year and a half ago. He was a year younger than me. And he used to work for this pipe fitting company and he made a shit ton of money. And he would come over on the weekends and me and him were really good friends, and he would always just want to come over to our house on Friday nights when he got home. And he would stay with us till Sunday afternoon, then he'd head back home. But he would always come over, he'd take us out to dinner every weekend. He'd take us to the clubs, he'd pay for everything. We know he wouldn't let us pay for nothing. He was just really good friends, him and his but yeah. And then he ended up passing away about a year and a half ago.
Mm.
He had some kind of I want to say like some kind of heart problem.
Yeah.
They didn't know about. Like I guess they got home and found him on the floor grasping his chest, and he was already passed away.
Mm.
But the way
Same happened to a friend of mine nearly
Yeah,
2 years ago.
they found him on the floor. I guess he was holding his chest like that, and he was curled into like a ball.
Mm.
And by the time they found him, he was already gone. So, well, I want to say he was 33 at the time.
Mm. Yeah,
Might
a
have
friend
been
of mine died at 45.
Yeah, it might have been about 2 years ago. So yeah, he'd have been about 33. So I was 35 at the time, I think. 34. I can't remember. Yeah, it's like about 2 years ago.
And there's me thinking you're in your 50s, Justin.
Mm.
What?
I'm not repeating myself.
I didn't hear what you said. I just
said
heard
there's
something.
me thinking you're in your 50s.
see here.
Oh, Gitchy says it's almost 10:30 there where she is. She must be in the same time zone as you and David, right?
What time did she say it was?
10:30 p.m.
No, because it's 11:26 here.
Oh,
Okay, so she's one time zone behind.
Yeah, there's his headstone right there.
Mm.
And that was his son right here. He had just had his kid. His kid was like, I think 3 or 4 at the time.
well, Gitchy, when you say you're going to take a midnight walk, I hope you don't go alone.
Depends where she is.
I think she's in Iceland.
Oh, if it's in Iceland.
I think she said. I don't think it gets dark there this time of year.
I'd like to go further north. And just see
Further
the
north
sun.
than Iceland?
Yeah, I'd like to see like the Arctic Circle where the sun just hits the horizon and then rises again.
He just goes around like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
Got a question. When you get, if you keep walking north, when you get to the North Pole, does your sat nav automatically tell you to go south?
It would, yes. So once you hit magnetic, you're going south again.
And there's a difference between true north and magnetic north.
Exactly. And magnetic north keeps moving.
Yeah, I said it moves by, I think, what, like 14 feet a year or something? It's been moving on average, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, Gitchy says there's lots of bars there, but she'll be fine. I don't know. It just makes me nervous, Gitchy. Just be careful.
Right, David's now kicking me out of his chair.
You can't mush.
I refuse to move.
Oof.
No, that will probably come back up in a minute.
Oh, no. So, since it gradually drifted north-northwest by more than 600 miles, and its forward speed has increased from about 10 miles a year to 34 miles a year, it's moving.
Mm.
That's pretty far. That's a good chunk every year.
Mm.
Wow. I was way off.
So technically, maybe it's not global warming. Maybe the equator moves with it.
Yep. Hey,
Yep.
Tim.
And with that, obviously the heat moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the area they call the tropics, what is it, about 30 degrees at the center of the
30
earth?
degrees each way, yeah.
Yeah.
30, 30, 30.
And so it would slowly go up or go down depending upon which way.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause
Gitchy says she makes herself look bad, so no one bothers me. Works great.
Oh, it's time for another orange juice moment.
Oh, okay.
Gonna put it in water?
Yep, it's actually orange cordial.
Squash.
Okay.
Or
Machine they
squash.
have is Kool-Aid.
Cordial squash, depending what you want to call it, concentrate.
That's the nearest thing they have.
They don't have this.
No,
That's disgraceful.
Possibility.
Dominic does.
What was that?
You have stuff like we have.
They must sell
Cordial, yeah.
Robinson. They must sell Robinsons in America.
No, they don't. I looked it up.
No, we have Cotties. COTTEES.
So you don't have Robinsons?
Robson's is a UK brand only.
No, I don't. I haven't
it's
seen
not.
that one.
No, it's not because they used to sponsor Wimbledon.
Yeah, I know Robinsons. What was the other one we have? I can see the name of the bottle.
There was a singer on stage. It's in the news. A female singer on stage. Somebody threw something from the audience, hit her and cut her, and
Oh, yeah.
bruised her face.
What's her name?
Mhm.
What the footage on TikTok?
Reba, somebody. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Chucked it. It looked like a phone when you watch the footage. Hit her straight in the eye.
Somebody chucked the phone.
Yeah, that's what it looks like when you watch it.
If I just chucked my phone, no, it was me.
Mm.
What is wrong with people?
I've been saying that. I've been asking that for years. What is wrong with you people?
9 years. Many years ago, we went to a concert in Blackpool, and one of the warm-up acts came on. She did 2 songs, and she got a round of applause, and she was supposed to leave stage, but then she did a 3rd song, and security was like, "You got to go off stage now. You got to come off stage." And by the time she got to the 5th song, everyone was just booing her. When she got to the 7th song, everything rained down on that stage.
On the news, Justin, they're saying that sub that's missing has enough oxygen on board for 96 hours, but it disappeared, I think, yesterday.
It was yesterday afternoon. So
Yeah.
they
So
have
that's 72 hours now.
Yeah, it's got another 2. I think they said it's got another 2.5 days or something, 2 days.
72 or so hours.
But you want to, you would want to shave about 4 hours off of that because then you'd be pushing it at that last 4
Yeah.
to 6 hours. You're going to be pushing that oxygen. And then the thing is that people
Well,
are
it's actually 60,
hyperventilating.
I think.
But if anybody's hyperventilating or panicking, they're going to use even more oxygen.
Exactly.
So as long as they're remaining calm, they should be able to
Yeah.
stretch
If
that air
somebody's
out.
panicking, the best thing to do is knock them the fuck out.
Mm.
Clonk them on the head, that'll stop them.
They have the
You know what the going fee is for the 8 passengers on that sub? $250,000 a piece.
Well, it's only one rider too, because 4 of the people that were on the sub are actually operating the sub.
Mm.
It's not a very big sub. I think there's 6 seats altogether. There were 5 people on
They've
there.
got 68 hours of oxygen left.
That's probably 60.
So yeah, I think it's a 6-seat sub. So there would have only been 1 more seat available.
Mm.
Because they said 4 of the people on the sub were crew members. And then the billionaire was by himself wanting to take a tour of the Titanic. And he paid for a ticket to go on it. All right, later, Tom.
One of the people missing is a British billionaire. Curtis Hamish or something.
Hamish.
Hamish?
Hamish is how you pronounce it. Hamish.
So easy to butcher names from other countries, though. Because it is, because certain letters might be silent.
Yeah.
You know, or it just might have a different pronunciation than the way you would pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way you would read it and pronounce it might sound and look legitimate, but that might not be the proper way to pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
don't know, how many seats does that sub have? Assuming
5.
it only has 5 seats?
Yep.
That's kind of shit.
What's
You're
that?
gonna, you're gonna build a 5-seat sub there, you can take 1 passenger,
Well,
you gotta 4 crew
it-
members.
They reporting on the news, 1 pilot, 4 mission specialists, and then whatever else.
Yeah.
But they reported at least 3 passengers.
What happened there?
Well,
Paul just stopped mid conversation and disappeared.
Hmm.
Yeah, Elding. She's in Paris apparently. Elding.
What the hell's the
Well,
name of?
my stretching thing didn't seem to work because I just walked to the back door and back and my toes are killing me.
Roger, good call. Yeah, good evening.
No, you need to put them on that stretchers and leave them. You're gonna have to leave them in there for probably a day or 2.
Yeah.
That leather's not gonna stretch that quickly. Ocean Gate Titan.
Mark, there is no thunder in the UK at all. Don't know what you're hearing, but it ain't thunder.
Wait, man.
Nearest storm's in France.
It's just around the corner.
I took the 1 insert out.
Oh,
Yep.
just as I say that, 1 kicks off in Dover. But that's,
Oh, nice.
but that's nowhere near Manchester.
Dover, Manchester, they're just around the corner.
Round the corner, up the road,
Yeah.
over the hill.
Do you have a space heater, Paul?
Yeah,
Well, why don't you put those stretchers in there and throw a space heater in front of it over to, go down on them?
Yeah, but not
And-
too close. You don't want to burst into flames.
Well, yeah, what I'm saying is put it a couple feet from it. Go
Mm.
turn a space heater on in your garage or somewhere, in another room, and leave them for a day. And really stretch it. And then what you should do is every few hours go in there and twist it a couple more twists. You know what I'm saying? Get them nice and tight in there. Let them sit
Yeah.
for a few hours, go in there, twist them a couple more times. And every few hours do that over the course of a day. And then they should be stretched out.
took the
This is
inserts out.
disgusting. He does it every weekend with his high heels.
There's how thick the damn inserts are.
Rocky.
I think that's what you should do, though. Put them in there and then put the space heater in front of them, and every couple hours go in there and twist them a little bit more. But you're probably gonna have to let them sit for a day, at least a day.
Go ahead.
You guys don't have newspapers over there, do you?
There's still newspapers floating around some towns and cities. but
Yeah.
They're not, they're not nearly as popular as they used to be.
Because what we do, we pack newspapers into them and keep pushing them in.
Well, like I said, he's got actual shoe stretchers that are for that. But like I said, when I was reading up earlier, if those are real leather, it says heat works best for leather to stretch them. So that's what I would do. I'd put them in front of a space heater. And then every couple hours go in there and you twist those things a couple more turns. And if you do that over a course of a day, they should be nice and widened and stretched.
Get some sliders.
Mm.
But it's not something he can do in 5 minutes, though. That's something that they're gonna have to sit there for at least a day.
Well, it's getting time for me to go. And there's Justin, there's an opening because there's no Grumpy tonight. So
Oh,
if you're
Justin's gonna go on.
if
I
you want to
gotta-
go on, there's no Lloyd's not going on. So
Well, I
there's
mean,
an
if you-
opening for you.
if you want to pop over, if you're not busy, you can. What time does he normally go live? 8 or 7, right?
Well, it's 10 o'clock my time, so it'll be 8 p.m. yours in about an hour and 45. An hour and 15.
Yeah, I could do that. I mean,
I'm just gonna go and get myself ready then. I've got one thing to do in between.
I
now.
haven't, like I said, yeah, anybody that comes on my show has to go through makeup first.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do.
Did you see what I said to Sean the other
Yeah.
from Geek Savannah?
Yeah,
I told him, I said you should see Tim before he goes through makeup. He says, God, he looks that bad with makeup.
yeah. Okay, well,
Uh,
if you're interested, there is an opening.
Yeah, I'll do it. Why not? Got nothing going on tonight.
See if I got some talcum powder.
Okay, then, well, I'm out. I'll see you later.
All right.
Good, Dominic. Thanks, buddy.
No worries.
Ta-da!
I think I got a time warp opening up on my green screen.
Do.
No, it just closed. So yeah, if any of y'all are in the chat or bored around 8 o'clock, you can come over and hang out with us.
That'll be 1 o'clock our time, I think.
I mean, if y'all are up, you can come over. I don't care.
I'll be asleep, definitely.
I know I was up to 3 this morning.
Laura was up till 3 o'clock this morning. Then she woke me up at 9 o'clock, bitch. And we've got a lot to do tomorrow. Because we're moving a lot of stuff on Wednesday, hopefully.
You guys got a moving truck or what?
Yeah, sort of. We'll let you know more on the Paul Murray show on Wednesday. If we got to move anything or not.
Well, see, and if it wasn't for like mattresses and shit, most people could pack their car up and move it on on a regular car with a couple loads. But
More like the wardrobes and, well, not wardrobes.
yeah, it's,
We flat packed a lot of it. It's fucking pain in the ass.
all right, Gitchy. We'll see you around then.
Yeah, catch you later, Geechee.
I don't think she's leaving. She just said she'd be around, keep her company later. She'll be up. I just want this fucking sun to go down already. Finally, it's up back over the neighbor's house. Not beat.
Well, if it helps, it's gone down over here.
Well, it's starting to cool off now. It's just there's a couple hours in the afternoon time, the late afternoon or early evening, where the sun just blares right through the windows in the backyard.
Yeah, same here. It comes over in the morning, and then just before it goes down, it's when it's hottest in here.
What's up, Tim? I guess I'm going covering Lloyd tonight.
Somebody was on about cutting a freaking tree down. I was like, hell no. Wait till I've moved.
Well, this house just doesn't have very good insulation either, though. Like it has got like really old windows and shit. Like this house needs some serious updates. If it had modern double pane windows,
Yeah.
and had modern insulation in the walls and stuff, it'd be a lot cooler in the house.
Same here. This was built in 1991.
Oh, this was built in 1969.
But over here, they've got this thing called Let's build everything on the fucking cheap. And then they start complaining when it doesn't work. Oh, I hope that storm's coming this way. Looks like it. How does that get you?
Oh, I don't know, Tim. That's just something we're gonna have to see as the night progresses.
Ooh. It looks like we've got thunderstorm at 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 o'clock tomorrow.
As you know me, I don't really cut my show short just because somebody else is live. I don't really give a shit. Yeah. Unless they ask me to come on their show, then I'll quit. But other than that, I don't go by that stupid schedule crap.
Well, by the time you've done it, if everybody goes live and tries to avoid everyone else, there's not enough time for everyone to go live.
Oh, nice, David. You shipped your computer to Corsair today? See how long? We'll see how long it takes for them to get that back to you. Yeah, but I don't go by the show schedule though. To me, nobody owns a specific time slot.
Yeah.
15 people want to go live at the same time. That's their choice. I'm not giving up a prime spot just because somebody else already quote unquote claimed it. All right, like I said, Tim, it just depends on how today progresses or the night progresses. You know how it goes. If I can get a bunch of people come on the panel, usually it will stretch out for a while. If it's super quiet and nobody wants to come on, then I'll end up shutting it down early. I keep thinking it was Tuesday today. Damn it, leave me alone. I was flying the Tello around the house last night.
But that was fun.
It actually is a fun little drone.
Oh, crap. That didn't work for shit.
All right. Oh. There's the Tello there. I take the guards off the prop guards.
Cute little guy, isn't it?
I mean, for what you pay for, you're not going to find a better drone that size. For
How much was it?
you can get them. You can find these for 80 to 120 bucks.
Really?
But for a drone that size, you're not going to find one that flies better. And it's got the little camera in it. You can actually see where you're going. Because most drones this size, none of them have cameras.
Now, what's the controller look like?
You can buy a controller that kind of looks like a gaming controller like this. Or you can download the app and it has a virtual controller on the app.
Oh, you just use it on your phone then?
Yeah. And it's actually very responsive too on the phone. I usually don't like controller like apps where you have to use a virtual controller. But that one's actually not that bad.
Oh.
I don't watch any of them anyway, Mark. To be honest with you. The only one I watch is Lloyd out of those four.
Well, I would imagine Dominic's gonna be making the rounds, don't you think?
No, he doesn't go on. I don't think he really goes on. No, because Ray Kelly, he schedules his guests. They're not just random.
Oh, really?
I don't think he really goes on Al Duran's show. And I don't think he really goes to Drone Nation like that either. I think they schedule their guests as well. You have to actually be on their schedule. I don't know. Me personally, like I said before, I find structured shows extremely boring. There are a couple I watch just because I'm really good friends with them and they support my channel and I support theirs, but I'm not a fan of structured shows. Because it's like you get 20 minutes to talk about this specific subject and another 20 minutes about this. Can't really go off topic. And then you have to be invited to be on the show. Like you can't just come in and hang out, you know?
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I like Lloyd's show, Matt's show. Most of the shows I'm on are usually not structured ones. Occasionally I will go on Wedge and Big show. I mean, he's got a structured show, but like I said, I go over there and show him some support because he shows me support. So it's just not my personal thing. Nothing against anybody that does it. I just don't prefer that.
Laura just asked a serious question.
No, you
What's that?
don't, Tim.
Justin, why do you go over to Laura's show then?
What do you mean? Her show's not structured either. It's an open forum of whatever. I do go on Laura's show almost every time she's live. I rarely miss one of Laura's shows.
Well, besides that, he's just showing love to his sister, right?
Like I said, anybody that generally same with Sean from Geek Savannah, you know, his live show is very structured. And most of his live shows don't really pertain to anything that I have it to do with because it's mostly about, I mean, UK drone laws and stuff that I don't need to know any of that stuff, but I at least go over and say hi to everybody, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't mind running his show because usually his shows aren't very long anyway. Sometimes they're only like a half hour. He just goes over a quick topic and then he's done. I usually go over there just to mess with him. I write crap in the chat to try to get him to laugh. Right character.
Those are working bits.
Occasionally he talks about stuff in the US, but most of his drone content's about the UK. That doesn't really pertain to me at all. That's a better show for like Laura to watch if she wants to learn certain drone stuff. I've heard about their show, Mark. We were actually talking about their show. It was about a month ago, and I had never heard of them before. Apparently, they don't really promote their show.
Never heard of who?
Drone Seekers.
Oh, no, I haven't either.
Somebody told me about their show like a month ago, and I subscribed to them just because I wanted to check it out. I watched a couple of their live shows, but I didn't say anything in the chat. I just watched them. Just see what kind of show it was, but I had never heard of them. Apparently, they've been around a long ass time. But nobody ever talked about them. I never had heard of them until somebody just happened to randomly mention them like a month ago. As surprisingly as many people in our circle of people we know in the drone community have been on that show, I've never heard anybody talk about them before. Well, from what I was told, they don't really promote their show. It's just kind of there. If you know it's there, it's there. They don't really promote it. I told him, see, I told him, David, because of the leather, I told him to put it in front of a space heater and then every couple hours go in there and twist that knob a couple times. By tomorrow, they should be nice and stretched out.
Laura packing in.
Well, here's the problem. My foot up here is wider than what this is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But it's leather, so it needs a heat source to stretch it.
Like a hair, like a heat gun or what?
No, a space heater. Like I said, just put them in front on the floor in front of a space heater, turn it on, let it heat them up, and then every few hours go in there and twist them a couple more turns. And then by tomorrow, they should be nice and stretched out. But they're not going to stretch within like 10, 15 minutes of doing that. Because it said that heat works best for leather, and you said those are leather, so.
Yep. Yeah, they're Eddie Bauer slippers.
And then other people said in the chat earlier too, get them a little bit of wet, like put a little bit of water on them. I don't know, David. It said on Google to use leather on a couple websites I looked at. It said to use heat for leather. It didn't say nothing about putting water on them, but I know a couple other people said that earlier in the chat.
Yeah, if you actually steam them over the top of a
kettle,
well, you guys will have to use a pan. That helps.
Not if he has, oh no, because if he has a frickin' tea thing, it's going to be whistling for hours. You don't want to listen to that shit for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, shut up.
I don't know, JD. He said they're leather. Whether it's real leather or not, I don't know. I just looked it up on.
The box said 100% leather, so.
I just went on Google and looked up what's the best way to stretch leather, and 2 different websites said you can use cold, but heat is best for leather. Cold is best for non-leather shoes.
They usually do a spray.
Well, I mean, he could always spray them down too if they're sitting in front of a heater.
No, they
Just
use a leather stretching spray.
Come in every few hours and spray it, soak them down. I don't know. I know that that's not going to do anything doing that for 20 minutes. They're going to have to sit for a while.
Just check them periodically.
What brand were those again, Paul?
Eddie Bauer.
Eddie Bauer. I don't think that's.
EDDIEBAUER.
Those aren't cheap neither, are they?
No, they're not. I think these are 50 or 60 bucks.
Yeah, those are probably real leather then, because Eddie Bauer's a little bit of a pricey brand. Because you can get those same off-brand slippers at Walmart for like 15 bucks. So. Either way, you're going to have to leave them for at least a day. If you really want to get a good stretch on them.
I put the liners back in them because they didn't.
Well, you want it.
Huh?
Well, the thing is you want them to stretch to the liners that are in there, though.
Yep.
Because if you take the liners out and go stretching them, your liners might not fit right in it again.
Yep.
Or it might feel off when you go to step back in it. Take a baby calf for each foot. No, those aren't it, David. Those are dress shoes. That's not even the same brand.
Eddie Bauer slippers. House slippers type of thing.
And not the same ones, no. His are kind of like those leather moccasin ones you see at Walmart.
Yep, there it is, right there.
Yeah, they're like the leather moccasins they have at Walmart. But the Walmart ones are a lot cheaper. Yeah, yeah, exactly, JD. Matter of fact, didn't they have JD, now I'm thinking about, didn't they have a excursion or an expedition that was Eddie Bauer back in the day? I think
Yes,
Chevy or
because of the leather seats in it.
yeah, I remember one of the, it was either Ford or Chevy had to deal with them.
Ford,
back in
I
the
think
day.
it was, had an Eddie Bauer edition that had leather seats.
Yeah. Which that's why I'm assuming that they're real, because they're actually known for their leather stuff, so. I wouldn't think they were fake.
What did Tim Jackson put in the link?
That link's bad, JD.
Oh, JD put a link in, yeah.
What the hell is Tim talking about?
Oh, security cams or Wi-Fi. In other words, like, does he want to have it wired or non-wired? Security cams. Mine are Wi-Fi.
I mean, technically hardwired. I mean, there's so many pros and cons to both, Tim. With the Wi-Fi, they're wireless. You don't have to run a bunch of wires. I don't know. When I click on a JD, it's coming up with the 404 thing. Crap, says it doesn't work. Says the site can't be reached. And with the hardwired ones, they're less susceptible to being screwed with. I don't know. Me personally, I'd prefer wired, but. Or wireless, not wired. I'd prefer wireless, but that's just me.
Well, even wireless has to have a wire.
Well, just a power cable.
Yep.
No, they don't. Mine have built-in batteries. I mean, you only have to charge them every 4
Yeah,
months.
you can get them with. I used to have outdoor ones that charged with the sunlight.
Yeah, so like mine, you can either add a solar power panel to them for like an extra $50, or you have to charge them every 4 months. So every 4 months, I have to go out there and unscrew it from the little bracket, and I bring it in. I plug it into the USB-C, charge it up, and then take it back out there. After about 6 hours, I can put it back up.
Find out you was broken into during that 6 hours.
And the only reason I would say would go with wireless, Tim, is because if you ever do
wireless
happen,
is definitely better.
well, the thing is if he ever has to move or anything, it's a quick teardown. Otherwise, you're gonna have to.
You just unplug it and pull it.
Yeah, well, literally, you just unscrew the camera off the bracket. You unscrew the bracket from the roof, and you're gone. Dude, I could tear down all my security cameras in a matter of 20 minutes and be in.
I watched a video the other day, and a guy, he took loads of old webcams from laptops and made a whole CCTV system for the whole of his house. And because it was just so small.
No, I don't see why you couldn't if you knew how to
These
do
are
it.
all my wireless cams.
Well, not to mention the wireless systems, dude. Over here, you can get a 4-camera setup with everything you need for like $400 or $500.
Over here,
decent
got a wireless camera connected to TP-Link, and it'll cost you something like 40 quid.
Well, see, like over here, if I was to go buy a 4-pack of the Eufy
Always on
cameras,
your driveway.
because my 2 outside cameras are 2.7K. So if I was to buy a 4-pack of those, I don't need a control box because it's all done through the Wi-Fi and through an app on your phone. So I don't have to have any kind of control box in the house. That would be about $400 for them. But like I said, they're very high-end cameras. They're 2.7K night vision. They got they even got all these different light settings for, like if the sun's blowing right into them, it will automatically adjust for a blown out sun. Like if it's blowing out the camera, it can adjust it to where it clears the picture
Yeah,
right
you,
up.
you just put in an SD card and it'll record.
Well, I don't even have to do that. It records right to my phone. And it has, each camera has 8 gigs of internal memory that it can record locally. So say the power goes out and the Wi-Fi goes out, the cameras will still record everything, but it'll have up to 8 gigs to record on the camera. And it records in 1-minute increments every
Yeah,
time.
I put 16 gig SD cards in mine.
I can add SD cards to it, but I don't have them in there. Because 8 gigs at 1-minute increments, and it only records stuff to where in the zones I set it, they don't really record very often, so 8 gigs would actually last quite a while. I usually only empty them every couple months. I'll reformat the camera. But it's a good backup though, because your property still will have some kind of filming if the power and Wi-Fi goes out.
Right.
So if something does happen, at least you'll still have some kind of
And they're
video
not that
footage.
expensive.
No, the cameras I have, I actually got the 2 that I actually got open box from Amazon. I only paid like $60 for them, but they were about $80 a piece. But like I said, they're 2.7K. They're pretty really clear picture. And they just have a lot of settings too, like different zones you can set, everything. Because you can go on Amazon and get a cheap outside camera for like $20, but the quality of it isn't that great.
Yeah, this guy, DIY Perks, I'm not sure if he's British or American, but he comes up with some bloody weird things. And in that video, he actually makes a CCTV system out of old laptop webcams.
I mean, that's a good idea if you want to like put a bunch of hidden cameras around your house and not be right in your face everywhere you're walking, right?
Yeah, but that's what he does. He hides it in the ceiling.
But at the same time, they're not the best picture quality neither. Webcams usually on laptops aren't that great. I've even seen, dude, even the expensive ass laptops have shitty. I don't understand it. It's like that's one thing they can't never get right on a laptop. Like you see how good your cell phone camera is, like when you're videoing,
Yeah.
or like when you're just, doing a video call with somebody. But it seems like even a freaking $1,700 laptop will have the shittiest webcam. It's like they can't get that same tech into a laptop that
I
they have
don't
on
know.
a phone.
The webcams on the Surface Pro are pretty good.
I'm sure they're getting better, but my experience, because I've had a couple of laptops that were like $800-900, and the webcams were always shit on all of them. I've never had like a $2,000 laptop, but I have seen people's webcams on some of those
Can
types
you
of
see my
laptops.
cameras?
Yeah.
Hey, there's me sitting out in the yard. There's my garage. There's me. There's where I sleep right there.
Yeah, that's Paul on his space station.
Yep. And here's the kitchen where I get my food. And here's the living room with my Christmas tree.
It's still up in the middle of the summer.
Yep. I leave it up year round.
Well, technically, Jesus wasn't born at Christmas. He was actually born in the summer.
Did you
Paul's got it right.
why don't you do you at least unplug it? You just leave it plugged in all the time?
Oh, it's on a timer. But see, what I can do is all of these cameras are on my system right now. And so they'll come up and I can take it and highlight it.
See, I got three.
Can you turn the cameras?
Yes,
There you go. Yeah, it moved a bit.
there's the camera moving.
Yeah, see, if you get the ones like that from Eufy, they're about 130.
These are
Pan
wise.
and tilts. Yeah.
Those Eufy ones, they're £40 over here. Very cheap.
Which ones are they though? Because they have some cheap ones over here like that too, but they're indoor ones.
Oh no, we've got outdoor ones, indoor ones, all the same price. All needs a speed camera, not a scooter camera.
Pan and tilt cameras are a lot more expensive.
Maybe later. This is the driveway cam.
But if you have a 4-camera setup outside and you angle them correctly, you don't need a pan and tilt. Because if you set your cameras up correctly, you should have no blind spots around your house at all. Like the way I
Here.
had them set up on my old house, I didn't have any blind spots around my
Here's
house.
the
I could
north
see
side of the
everything.
house. And it gives you the time down here, you know, and you can take and go back and look at them. You know, for the amount of money I remember, 5-10 years ago, if you wanted security cameras, you were looking at $8,000 or $9,000. Now they're just plug and play.
Well, it's like any technology. Once it gets mass produced enough, it gets cheap.
There's that guy, weren't it, that brought out the he messed around and made an IP webcam you could control from outside. If he had patented that idea, he'd be mega rich now.
JD.
There's the schoolyard and there's Mia. Here's Lenny's house. A big motorhome.
So do you own that camera at Lynn's house or does she own that?
Yeah, no, I own it. Well, I gave it to her, you know.
Yeah. They share access, so Lenny can keep an eye on Paul.
Well, the interesting thing of it is that with the Wise cameras and whatever, if I can give approval so that other people can use them, I just give them the link and the passcode, and they can dial up my cameras. So here I am, Baldy, right here. And this one is not a pan cam. This one is a pan cam.
And you got 3 different computers there?
I got 2 computers over here I never use. I've got 3 over here, and I've got 2 more over there.
And his door's wide open.
Well, see that's a magnetic screen. Mia can go through, in and out. And here's from that end of the room looking back here.
Well, you keep it tidy, Paul.
I try. You know, it's not. And there's my kitchen cam.
I'm just gonna, Paul. If I nip over and see you, can you turn your cameras off for 10 minutes while I nick that fan?
Who cares about shipping prices, JD? Tim's gonna be the one paying them.
And here's my living room. That's a big screen TV I never use. And this is a front door right here. Goes to the front porch.
You got 2 living rooms?
Yeah, I got this living room, I got the deck room, and I have this family room and two bedrooms down, 2 bedrooms, living room, kitchen, living room, family, and
There's
2
enough for us to move in.
upstairs. Yep.
I reckon we could move in and not Paul wouldn't even notice.
And this is my garage. There's my mobility scooter. Yep. So let me stop share. Hogging it, everything.
Why instead of having 3 computers, why don't you just have 3 monitors on one computer?
I don't know how to do that.
Justin, you can't remember how to use Messenger.
Yeah.
I see it this way. You're used to how you have it. Better off just keeping it that way.
Well, the older you get, the more you dislike change. You know, right now in middle age, which most of you are, you don't necessarily like change, but you accept change. When you get older, I'll fight like hell. I don't want to change.
I bloody hate change.
David might be middle-aged, but me and Laura aren't.
Well, all I'm going to say is that me and Paul look good for our age. You've got no excuse.
You can't rate yourself.
But you look older than me.
No, I don't.
You do?
How do I look older than you?
It's about 50.
You got more wrinkles than Jacob's cracker.
I don't have any wrinkles. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm only messing. Justin's going to be in the mirror later going, oh my God.
JD said it is a Paul thing, but it's also an age thing.
Yeah.
I just don't like anything to change.
Yeah. Sarah, go get me some anti-aging cream.
Is that what you were sending there for?
Paul, I
you
think
you were sending her out for skin cream?
Yeah, he's getting wrinkles. He wants to stop them.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought she had to go out and get him some medication.
He's going for Botox at the end of the week.
I know, right, JD? You're getting older, but you still want to get new RC cars. All right, I'm going to jump off here because I'm going to go live here in a little bit.
Okay. All
I'll
right.
see y'all
Everybody,
later.
make sure you jump over and keep Justin company. And David, I don't think you and Laura are going to go over there, are you?
No, I'm going to bed. Laura
Yep.
can't.
Go.
Yeah, I'll see y'all later.
Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here, David, Laura, Justin. We'll see you again later, maybe, Justin.
Yep.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.